Let's take a look at how to get a fan off of a processor. The fan is held on by clips to a socket on the board that houses a processor. If you take a look at this clip here, it's on the motherboard via the socket down here. So you'll see here's the clip here, and here is the part where it's actually fastened just by pressure. So the way we do this, we put our thumb here, we put our forefinger here, we push down on this with our thumb, and you can actually see this coming loose. Do you see how that comes loose? So we push down until it's off of the tang, and then we pull out. It's a complicated motion, but we push down and we pull out. When we do that, you can see where this actually comes loose, okay? So now it's fastened here, and now it's unfastened, and this is a very difficult motion. But you can get this unfastened the way I had it just now. Now it's unfastened, and now you wiggle the whole fan like this, back and forth. That uncouples the heatsink grease. You can pull the fan off like this. It's off now. And now to reseat a processor, there's a keeper tab here. You'll see a little lever here that keeps the processor on. You want to pull this lever up. So you have to kind of move it to the side a bit. Pull lever up. There. That keeps the processor pins in place. Now the processor's loose. You can pull the processor out like this, being very careful. The processor's out. Here's the microprocessor. And let's put it right back in to reseat it, okay? Put it down carefully like this. Get the pins lined up. Wiggle it around carefully. It's back in. Now let's put this keeper pin back down. We'll move this lever down like this. The processor is now reseated. Let's put the fan back on. To put the fan back on, we move it on top of the processor like this. Now, you see how this goes. You want to get this little tang here onto this piece, on this plastic piece on the motherboard. So we're going to move this down and hook it. Okay, do you see how we're hooked here? I'm trying to get the camera in. And you can see the motherboard is hooked on this little square peg down here. Okay, there's a video of it. And you can see the square peg down there. No, not really. Actually, I can't get a shot of that. Okay, now, there it is. The trick is you want to get the camera. Okay, there. Do you see the square peg? So we're trying to get the square peg hooked on. And this one is now hooked. So the processor is the fan sitting on the processor. We have this peg hooked. We now go back over to this peg here. Okay. And our objective is to hook this peg onto the tang down here. So we push it again until it clicks on. And it's very difficult. Let's do it again until it clicks on. You get it close. Do you see that? And now you've clicked it on. That's it. Grab the fan. Make sure it's seated well. You're all done. You reseated a processor. Congratulations.